Hey guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today I'll be playing some Minecraft. Actually, when I first recorded this, I had messed up and I wasn't actually recording my voice, but I really liked the world I had spawned in and I didn't want to start over, so now I'll be doing a voiceover. Alrighty, so I did speed the video up a bit and I went ahead and I turned on starting map bonus chest coordinates and obviously show days. So now it's loading. And I really like the spawn. As you can see, there's a whole village right there. And I grabbed my bonus chest and I wanted to collect all the torches. That was the goal. But as you'll later watch, I missed quite a few torches for some reason. Walked up here, got distracted by this hole, went around it. And then I noticed that there's a village over there. And I went back here because I wanted to loot this village completely. Took some plants that I can plant later for a good old farm. I have no idea why I grabbed that melon seed. Like, it doesn't even drop a melon seed. Took all this stuff. I was just raiding the whole entire village. Like, just take everything was my thought. No idea why I took that. Such a waste of space. Went over, came back, took the beds. In my head, I was gonna possibly kill the Ender Dragon and, you know, use beds as a method. But I didn't feel like dragging all that stuff, because I'd have some better loot, as you see. So, I do later end up dropping all these beds. Grab some nice potatoes. Not all of it, just enough to make me, you know, a good old starter farm wherever I ended up. And I do this quite a few times. I go backwards, not realizing that I just came from there. I have no idea why I did that. Took all that, looked up, saw there was no crops I wanted to take. I fell through that hole embarrassingly amount of times. Watch. Boom, fell again. I'm gonna do it again. Boom, fell again. And I gave up at this point because I have no idea why I did all that. And then I went back awkwardly again. Like I said, I did that so many times. I just got so lost for some reason. I literally have the coordinates open, so I have no idea why I got lost in my cardinal directions. Took the torches because, like I said, I forgot a lot of them. Thought about doing parkour. Didn't, because I suck at parkour, as you will later find out. Proud of myself because I didn't accidentally fall in the hole this time. There we go. Came up the mountain, looted some more houses. Took more loot. See, at this point, I should have dropped the beds, realizing, but I wanted to take everything because I was feeling greedy. But it didn't work out in the end. See, it was at this point I decided I want the red bed, and I just dropped all the beds. Red beds is just so classic, you know, before we had colored beds. I should have took the bells, and I should have killed the iron golem, but I didn't. I didn't think about that, unfortunately. I may go back and kill the iron golem. That'd be some nice iron. At that point, then I can come back and also take all these beds. At this point, I decided I needed to clear my inventory a bit, so I just placed stuff so I could gather even more stuff, because I needed better loot. Good old watermelon. Watermelon is like one of my favorite things to eat in Minecraft. They're so versatile, you get so many of them from farming. It's one of the best things there is, I think, to eat wise. I mean, unless you're gonna sit there and cook steak, but I prefer to have a cow farm first. But for a farm, you need to have leads. So, whenever I see coal, I always take them because I hate mining whenever I need to. So, anytime I'm just adventuring, you'll always see me stop for coal. And I try to get it all because you can never have enough coal. I smelt way too much stuff. So. And then at this point, I start making my way to the other village, but once again, get distracted by getting coal. And then at this point, I didn't realize that my inventory was full and I wasn't even collecting cobblestone. So So that was embarrassing. I walked all the way up here and was like, oh, there's still cobblestone. I'm not picking it up. So then I had to drop the dirt and go back down and pick all of it up. At this point I realized it was dark, and for some reason I hadn't made a sword. Like, that's so basic. That's like the first thing you should do, create a sword, you know, before it becomes dark, but not me. Didn't do that. So at this point I'm just thinking, go over here, put my bed down, go to sleep, and then head over to that village. So I come up, and at first I lost the village. I wasn't sure where I was going, and then I distracted myself with the coal again, and I needed it all. You'll see there's more back there, so I had to dig even more. And there's even more, and I was glad I broke that block. I was confused if I was going the right direction for a second, but then I got distracted by this awesome hole. I cannot wait to explore that. And then, at this point, I do see the village, and I get excited because anyone knows that is a blacksmith house. They have wonderful lava, perfect for the taking. And you can sometimes find buckets, or you can get iron in them. So, definitely always great loot right there. As you see, I did get iron. But I didn't pick it up yet, because I will stay in this village. It was at this point that I decided I was going to stay in this village. But I still decided to go ahead and loot everything. I wanted to take everything I possibly could so I can, you know, put it up to wherever I do build my little house. Though it is going to be close to the village because I don't feel like dragging villagers whenever I decide to make my trading center. I'm just running around looking for torches. That is perfect right there. The villages, whatever, where the villagers are stuck in that. Hopefully they all just kind of wander in there, because once they're stuck in there, they can't get out. So that'll be easy to gather them all up. But unfortunately, I need to be really careful. Make sure none of them die. As you see, villagers are stupid. They get hurt very periodically. I was trying to get carrots, but he replaced it with a potato, and I didn't get any carrots. Yeah, they were all carrots. I mean, potatoes. And I was just grabbing the magma blocks because they kept stepping on them. And then I wanted to get the lava because you need lava to make a nether portal. And I think I'm going to sit here and finish this nether portal, not build a new one, because I kind of like it. And then I went back to collecting all of this and picking up all my blocks again. I'm pretty sure my mic is picking that up. That is my 5-month-old son who is now babbling to himself. And then I finished picking those up, and then I was just double checking that I got everything. And I did for the most part. I was sad I didn't have any bones, that's what I was looking for. See, I'm not good at parkour, as you can see. And then I realized it was because I needed to eat, so I sat here and ate that. But I'm pretty sure I still missed that jump. Yeah, that's not where I was landing. But it is what it is. I found more carrots, but I didn't have any space to pick them up, so I just kept walking. But it's no big deal, because I'm gonna place my base up on top of this mountain. So at this point I come up here, and this is where I decide that I'm gonna build my base at. I think these mountains are pretty nice. I'm gonna level it out a bit and then put some grass on it. And just look at that view. It's pretty nice, you know? Right at the top. Nothing can come down at me, attack me. So I think it'll be pretty nice to level all this out. Yep. This is where I'm gonna build my base. At this point, I'm deciding how far I actually want to level this down, because I do get pretty ambitious and I tend to quit after leveling a mountain for so long. I do get bored. But I think this is a pretty, not too tall, I mean not too low, nice place to level it down. And if I want, I can always go back and level it one level at a time so I don't quit. I'll just put up everything I know I'm not going to use for the time being. But at this point I also realized I never made a crafting table. So I made a crafting table. And then I also finally, on day 2, basically, finally made my sword and went ahead and made another pickaxe. Can't get caught lacking. And that was the end of night 2. But at this point I just looked around and was contemplating how much I'm actually going to sit here and dig. But looking around and looking down here especially, like back there I could have potential, put a farm, maybe a hidden base or something. You know? Maybe being ambitious isn't too bad. But I think this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching.